As we enter the Europa League semi-finals, 4 European juggernauts remain. Who will make it to the final? We'll talk about it next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction show. Today we're taking a look at the Europa League, that's 2019-2020 semi-finals, boys and girls, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Europa League related, world football related. We're going to know here, boys. Under one Roofski, that's right. So into the final four, and in that final four we have 4 former winners of the Europa League / UEFA Cup, whichever way you want to look at it, and they've all won it within the past 20 years, boys and girls. That's right. We're talking about Inter Milan, Shakhtar Donetsk, Manchester United, and of course multiple winners at Sevilla. Now we'll jump into the thick of things and talk all about that, how they got there, and all that kind of jazz in just a second. Before that, I want a big shout out to the patrons, boys and girls. That's right. We did have 13 for like a second, but he decided to opt out. But we still have the dirty dozen. So respect to all you guys. Yes. Dylan Goddard, William Shepherd, LG and Cow, Bianca Muller, Daniel Meller, Cody Ho, Joachim Johansson, Tom Burris, Tom Clark, John Spurn, Russell Frost, of course, Aztec Marky B Mark. They are supporting the channel behind the scenes, so respect to those guys for that. And if anyone else is out there to make that 12 back into a dirty number 13, get in the old description, link down there, patreon.com/Roverseas. There are some perks and privileges, including access to Prediction League data for the new season. Doesn't really apply to this one right here, but of course it will be this time next year. A very, very hot topic to talk about. But anyway, let's jump into the deep end and take a little look at the Europa League, boys and girls. Yes, here we go into the old vortex. We're going to take a look at, of course, my predictions, your predictions, and how we got to this stage. So, without further ado, let's have a little look then, shall we? So this is the criteria once again. The numbers, the benchmarks have been moved slightly. If you get 1 or 0 to 1, you're in the shit-faced gang, boys. Not going to lie, 2 to 3, you're in the straight-faced club. And 4 plus, you're in the top banana. I'll tell you now, all good news. No red faces whatsoever. So, but there was a lot of yous got it bang on the piss and nose, boys. You called it. There was an elephant in the room. A lot of us did miss it, but of course your football brains, all of yous, you picked it out. You spotted it. It was, of course, the Sevilla game. So let's take a look at how we got to this stage. Of course, way back when in the last 16, Wolfsburg took on Shakhtar, Frankfurt took on Basel, Inter Milan took on Getafe, Rangers took on Leverkusen. On the other side of the bracket, Lazic, Manchester United took on Başakşehir, Copenhagen were in there as well. Olympiacos took on Wolves, Sevilla took on Roma. And then we got to the quarterfinals. Shakhtar squeezed through past Wolfsburg. Basel got through as well against Frankfurt. Inter Milan squeezed past Getafe. Leverkusen ousted Rangers. And then on the far side of the bracket, Manchester United got past Lazic. Copenhagen got past Başakşehir. Wolves squeezed past Olympiacos, and Sevilla ousted Roma in a bit of a juggernaut crunch clash there. So these were the quarterfinals. So let's take a look at the first one then, shall we? It was Shakhtar Donetsk. They took on Basel. It ended up being a pretty much one-sided affair, 4-1 in the end. I actually went with a 2-1 win myself for Shakhtar. They're not too bad. The goal scorer is Junior Morales. He got himself a goal. Tanson as well. Alan Patrick and Dodo, the Brazilian Ukrainians, doing the business there. Basel's one only goal came from ex-Norwich man Ricky Van Wolfswinkel. I believe he used to play for Norwich. Correct me on that one. So I did okay. I got the right the right result predicting Shakhtar. So not too bad there. Next up, Inter Milan. They took care of business against Leverkusen. I actually went with a 3-1 win myself, but actually it was a 2-1 win in the end. Nicolo Barella and Romelu Lukaku on the score sheet for Inter Milan. Kai Havertz, probably his last appearance for Leverkusen, and he got himself a goal as well. So not too shabby. I'm going to slide over here so you can see the other scores here. Just there we go, jumping over there. So not too shabby on that one. So, and then of course Manchester United did oust Copenhagen. I went big, boys. I went 4-1 on that one. Ultimately, it was just a 1-0. Late goal into extra time. It was Bruno Fernandes from the penalty spot to give United a passage through to the semi-finals. I thought they were going to go out. I actually saw the 90 minutes. Didn't catch the back end of it. I thought they were going to crash out. I thought, if it goes to penalties, it's all over. It's Copenhagen going to be all over it. But no, they squeezed through to have a nice meaty semi-final with multiple winners. Sevilla, after they ousted Wolves, I went with a 3-1 win for Wolves. Yeah, what was I thinking? It was actually 1-0 in the end for Sevilla. Multiple winners. They love this game. They love this tournament. They won it 3 times in a row not too long ago. They haven't won it in a few years, though. But they'll be taking on Manchester United in the final. So, for me, I did okay. I got 3 out of the 4. Usually I'll be very, very happy with that. But when I look at your guys' predictions, I look like a clown. Absolutely foolish. Let's take a look at them then, shall we? Let's go into the deep end. Again, this is not part of the prediction league. If you're wondering what the prediction league, there will be, I do promise you, there will be a prediction league video explainer. I just haven't found the time at the moment. It's a little bit limited on time to get through them bad boys. There's only actually one league right now, as of recording live, that is a prediction league. That is the Scottish Premiership, so make sure you check that out. The next league will be League 1. We are going down there. We are going to do the French Football League, and that will kick off by the end of this week, boys. I think maybe I think the first prediction for that one will be next Monday, or Monday, should I say? But anyway, you'll see all that pop up. If you want to know all about it, just smash your subscribe button, smash the little bell so you don't miss a beat, boys. And while you're at it, give this video a bit of love and smash the old thumbs up. So let's take a look at how you all got on. I need to get my reading glasses on because this is a bit of a race. Sivo 3991, he did all right. The Nexus last, not too shabby. Russell Frost, well done to you because you are a prediction, sir. You didn't get top banana, but you did okay. Did you not get top banana? You also went with Wolves, just like me. Joshua Manuel, he did top banana. Well done, son, well done. Shane O'Donnell, not too shabby. Edis Latus, he did all right as well. Joshua Darby, not too shabby. Cody Gaho, picture on gang, love it. Not too shabby though. Jaden FC, not too bad. Rich Fat Flower, he did top banana. Well done, son, well done. Khalid Ali, not too shabby. Roberto Hollis, not too bad. A Judy, well done. I think you're getting a couple of top predictions so far, Judy. Ilmichi did it also. Issa, not too bad. Well, in fact, you did very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. Adrian Osafid, not too bad. Yannick Bustler, not too bad. Cake Soap Osalio, well done to you, sir. Well done. Well, top banana. Ultra Overmura, not too shabby. The real Johnny Placid. Round of applause, round of applause. Mike Nayama, also round of applause. Look at all these guys. Look at them. They're just killing it. They're killing it. King Nayes Ali. Oh, you didn't get one. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Into the back end here, Fernando Jose Garcia Garamund. Well done to you. Well done. Hans Wurst, cool name. Well done to you. Top banana. Costas K. Also, well, come on, look at that. A free Pete. Camion Clan, not too shabby. Bianca Molnar to a Patreon. She gets a round of applause for that, but unfortunately not too good there. Well, she did all right. Herger, no, we've got Christian Kalamata, not too bad. Herger Akaye Fresh, well done to you, sir. Top banana. Joachim Johansson, another Patreon. You get a round of applause just for being you. Well done, well done. Red Slays, not too shabby. In fact, very, very good, very, very good. Jan did very good. Oh, he did okay. Where are we? Eric Listinius, top banana. Look at them all. Look at them all. They're flooding in there, flooding in. Gary Doggett, also round of applause for you, sir. My hands are bleeding because there's so many good ones. My prediction league, not too bad. Krena Biata, GG. Well done. Top banana for you, sir. Football Mapper, you're just squeezed in. I'm going to give the penalty shout to you. I'm going to give it. Club Skills, also well done. Look at you all warming up nicely for the prediction league. Jost Gambong, get in. Not too bad. Bayan Fram, not too bad. Shashin Depravsid. Well done. And Liam Martin, well done. You all caught the elephant in the room, which was Sevilla, of course, ousting Wolves. The majority of the rest of us all got that. The rest, I think we all got the first two. I think there might have been one or a couple that went with Leverkusen, and a couple went with Leverkusen, and they did go with Sevilla. So it's kind of all a sea of yellow. Let's just look at it out there. A sea of yellow. So we are now going into the semi-finals. So now we head into deep into the old bracket, into the semi-finals, and the first one will be Shakhtar Donetsk taking on Inter Milan. Or Inter Milan taking on Shakhtar Donetsk. Whichever way your bracket lies out, my bracket lies out the other way. So we'll call it officially by the title, Inter Milan versus Shakhtar Donetsk. Now, these two sides have played each other a couple of times over the years, stretching back to 2005 in the Champions League. The last time they did play was in Milan, and it was a 1-1 draw. Ilano, that's right, ex-Man City man, scoring for Shakhtar. Alvaro Rakoba on the score sheet for Inter Milan. Last time played in Ukraine was a 2-0 win for Inter Milan. Obafemi Martins, that's right, and Adriano, some blast from the past right there to give Inter Milan an unbeaten record against Shakhtar Donetsk. Anyway, over the course of time, Inter Milan have actually won their last 4 Europa League matches. They've also Shakhtar have actually scored at least 2 goals in the last 5 matches in the Europa League. They come into this, Shakhtar Donetsk winning 5 of the past 6 games. The only slip up was a draw against Alexandria in the Ukrainian League. That was back in the middle of July. Meanwhile, Inter Milan have 5 wins on the spin, including their the end of this Serie A campaign when they won 3 games on the bounce against Genoa, Napoli, and Atalanta. They've also beaten Getafe and Leverkusen since the resumption of the Europa League. The bookmakers, they will go with 8 to 11 or 11 to 8 on for Inter Milan. They are red hot favourites. I don't think it's that easy. 14 to 5 is your draw. 7 to 2 is your win for Shakhtar Donetsk. If you want to see who is the favourite for the title, or Inter Milan are actually the favourites to get there, because of Manchester United do have an obstacle in their way, and that is Sevilla. So Inter Milan are the favourites. Shakhtar Donetsk, the long shots, 8 to 1, but I don't think it's that easy. I think it's not a walkover for Inter Milan. I think it's going to be difficult. I think Shakhtar Donetsk will be in this game. They'll be competitive, and they'll give Inter Milan a run for the money. But ultimately, in fact, let's get into the old vortex here. Shakhtar Donetsk are a decent side. They've won it before. They've been scoring goals. They've been competitive, and they're going to give Inter Milan a game this coming Monday, the 17th of August. This will be the second game, of course. We already know who will be in the final before this, but ultimately, I'm actually going to side with Inter Milan on this one. I'd love to see Shakhtar get through to the final. I really would, but ultimately, I'm going to stick with class and form. Conte is a winner. He knows how to win trophies, and he's got a bunch of boys working hard for him, despite them just finishing as runners-up out in the Serie A. So for me, going to go with Inter Milan here to squeeze through to a final. 2-1 over Shakhtar. To set up a nice little meeting encounter against one of these guys. That's right, Sevilla or Manchester United. Now, these two will also lock horns on the 16th of August, which will be the Sunday, so not too long to wait for these bad boys. Now, these two sides have locked horns a few times over the years. 3, according to my records. 2 wins for Sevilla, 0 wins for Manchester United, and 1 draw. They have played in the Europa League, of course, that was last time around, and it appears to be a final. Is that right? Was that a final? Let me have a quick scan at this one. No, it wasn't a final. But anyway, let's take a closer look at these two then. They did lock horns way back in March. It must have been Champions League. It's Champions League knockout, I think, 2018. 2-1 win in Old Trafford. Wissam Ben Yedder on the score sheet for a couple of them. Romelu Lukaku on the score sheet for Manchester United. However, last time played in Sevilla was a 0-0 draw. Prior to that, they did meet back in 2013. It might have been a friendly, I don't know. It was a 3-1 win for Sevilla, according to my records. Heading into this, though, Sevilla have actually kept a clean sheet in the last 3 matches in the Europa League, whereas they're also undefeated in 14 of the last 15 matches in the Europa League. Man United, on the flip side, are actually undefeated in the last 6 matches in the Europa League. Coming into this, though, both sides unbeaten, or I've got 3-game winning streak. Manchester United stretches all the way back to Leicester with a 2-0 win in the Premier League. They did take on Lasic, formerly 2-1 win there, and of course 1-0 win over Copenhagen. Meanwhile, Sevilla come into this, taking out Wolves on the process, and of course Roma. Prior to that, they did end their campaign in La Liga with a 1-0 win over Valencia. Don't get me wrong, I do rate Sevilla, and of course this is the most difficult game on the agenda, and either of these two sides can go out and win the trophy. Let's take a look at the bookmakers odds before I throw my hat in the ring here. 15-8 for Sevilla, 9-4 is your draw, 29-20 is Manchester United. It's very, very tight odds, and again, if you want to take a look at who is the favourite for the trophy, Man United are actually second favourites, 9-5. Sevilla are 3-1 to go all out and lift the trophy again for like the 4th time in like 10 years or 7 years. I don't know. In fact, their last victory was all the way back in 2006, 2007 campaign when they beat Espanyol. Is that correct? That's not correct. In fact, their last victory was all the way back in 2015, 2016, where they took out Liverpool in the process, 3-1. That was over in Basel, having crashed out of the Champions League in the process. So, of course, Sevilla, multiple winners. They won it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the past 15 years. So once every 3, it's a Sevilla trophy. Is it going to be another one this time around? For me, I'm going to side with a goal-storing, barn-storming bonanza, 3-2 win. Goals galore in this one, but Manchester United will squeeze through to set up a final. That final will take place on August the 21st, which, according to my knowledge off the top of my head, is a Friday. So make sure you come back. Of course, we'll have a build-up to that one. I might even have a special video on that as well, with which will hopefully be a Football Manager 20 simulation, where we try and simulate the game at least 100 times, boys and girls. So that's my my predictions. I think I'm going to go with the United Inter Milan final. What about you guys? Get your own predictions in the old comment section down below. We'll take a little look at them, of course, as we preview the final. We'll probably have the video up on around about... when will we have the video? I'll probably have the video up on around about Wednesday, something like that. Wednesday next week, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. So make sure you stick around for that bad boy. Give the video some love, of course. If you are new, bang the old subscribe button. Of course, bang the old little bell so you don't miss a beat, boys and girls. Yes, this Europa League may be coming to a close, but of course we've got next season's Europa League. We've got, of course, the preliminaries and the first round qualifying and all that kind of jazz to come for the new season. And again, once the group stages kick in, there will be the prediction league. Again, if you want to go that extra mile and support the channel in another way, there is Patreon. So check out the link down below, patreon.com/RoverSeas. If you do want to support the channel, that does give the channel a big old boost. You know, it supports it, gives me a chance to improve the channel, the content, the equipment, all that kind of jazz. But until then, boys, give the video some love. I'll see you all very, very soon for the final. Also, check out the Champions League videos as and when they pop through. And of course, not too long away now for the Ligue 1 campaign to start. But until then, give the video some love. I'll see you all on the other side. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.